Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines, Cranberry County, episode number 27. Today, we are tackling a old town, a new town that needs to be named. Drop your names down below in the comment section. We're going to name this town, but it's a small town vibes. Last episode, we built the precursor to this, which were farmlands. You can see the grain silos in the background and the farmlands to the left. So this is the community that supports those farmlands, as we always do. The blueprint. Why do I build what I build? How do I get the inspiration? This is it. Farmlands, suburban, rural, not suburban, rural America, Midwest, farms, houses, as you can see right now, configured around farmlands. That is the blueprint to what we're building today. So yeah, just your classic neighborhood. Gotta love it. Your classic suburban district. Look at this awesome shot. Big shout out to my stock video providers. You guys know the vibes. Love it, love it, love it. So that's the goal today. Let's get started. I do want to do some of your questions. Want to address just some housekeeping issues for Cranberry County. And not issues, just things. Okay, so first off, if you're watching this in sequence, I took a couple weeks off. So now we're back. Regularly scheduled programming is back for all of you hashtag Candy Famers. And what is the hashtag Candy Fam? Hashtag Candy Fam is just what we call the community around here. We are in a cool Discord, so make sure if you're subscribed and you're in it and you want to get in the grounds early, there will be a point where we discontinue access to the Discord. Like, it will become exclusive. So make sure you get in. Like, straight up, make sure you get in very, very soon. Because I don't know how long we'll keep it up. I like the group that's in there now, and we'll have moments where we open it up, but that's really the nucleus. It's a special group, and I want to make it a special group for the dedicated Candy Fam members that come and interact on the channel. Man, I'm talking about the people that comment all the time, the people that are always on the videos, watching the videos, watch it in its entirety. Those are the people that we are really going after. So if you're one of those people, make sure you get into that Discord. Okay, second thing is Hill Valley. We redid the way we're doing Hill Valley, so make sure you check out episodes of Hill Valley. It's very similar now to my current series, which is Hawthorne Springs and Cranberry, but it is edited towards what those look like. So again, very similar in look and appeal, but the main difference, if you're interested, is all vanilla. So I'm using some light mods. I'm going to start introducing some mods as you go, because I want really the experience to be, I play this game, I don't have like a crazy computer like you design, Candy, but also I would still like to play with some mods, right? So the first 5 episodes I showed you how to do it without it. Use your imagination and grow big with that. But also, now I really want to continue, and this series might go 100 episodes, guys. I really want to continue and build with just light mods that any computer can handle. If you have a computer, all you console players, I apologize in advance. But yeah, that's the goal with Hill Valley. So make sure you're checking those episodes out. Okay, let's get into today's episode. So I am moving over towards the edge of the map, and I think next episode what I really want to accomplish is kind of like a county fair, state fair vibe. So make sure you check out that episode, coming soon, probably in the next week or so. But yeah, we're out in the county, or we're out in the outskirts, and this is really where you're going to see just developing neighborhoods that are different, right? So you're going to have mixed commercial, mixed zoning with industrial. I include farming in that, and a bunch of houses, right? So the commercial, I think that we have here, as you saw on the screen a little bit earlier, is we have I guess the garage that we're building right now can be considered commercial. It probably could. But yeah, we also have that 7-Eleven on the corner. And then we're going to build a post office coming soon as well. So it just caps it off with this area, really a small town area with the post office. And I think one of the things that we'll have to do, come back and develop this, is add some schools and just add a ton of more development, whether it's more farms, whether it's ranch houses, different things like that. So right now, yeah, we're just detailing the garage portion and just putting down some tow trucks, maybe like a salvage yard, and really dialing this area in. I had some issues with the ploppable asphalt, so you can kind of see it in spaces, but it actually works pretty well because I can detail it in that. And also right on the screen, you see me working on the fire station, because that's a big focal point for these small towns that have fire, and then like a sheriff's substation or a full sheriff station. So that will be on this left side of the street. So I'm really enjoying this, man. We're getting back into it. I have a couple cool builds that I want to do. Make sure you tell me. I'm, as I always do in this series specifically, and in this current office configuration, maybe at 10K when I do my face reveal, I'll do like a studio. This is what it looks like. But to my left, as I turn my head, as we put these houses down, what's next on my list to build? I have Mountain Resort. I have post office. We'll build a bigger post office. We have like a little small post office for this episode right on the corner, but we'll build a bigger post office. I have water treatment. We kind of have that, but I haven't actually done a video on it. So I have a place in the city that handles water, but we'll definitely dial in more places. And then recycling center. I have farms, which we did. I have a cemetery. We'll build that. I have a county fair. That's next episode. Don't miss it. And then a military base potentially, and then a rail yard. So let me know if it's not one of those choices and selections. Let me know down below what I should build next for the next few episodes. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple quick questions, and then we're gonna go over to a live portion. This live portion is a little bit longer than usual, so make sure you sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Go get some candy. Tell me what your favorite candy is down below, right? I am Design Candy, so let me know your favorite candy. This question comes from Monk001. What's up, Monk? Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you. Monk says, hey, Design Candy. One thing that is in cities and in rural areas are gated communities with big houses and golf courses. For a rural county like Cranberry County, a gated community with a golf course would be a great addition. Also, a ranch would be good for farming. Love you, Design Candy. Hashtag Candy Fam. Thank you so much, Monk001. Yeah, that's the vibe that I'm going for. That's the goal. I'm saying vibe a lot. I'm too old to say that. That's the goal. So we're going to definitely do some ranches and some like a golf course coming out here. All right, let's get over to the live portion. Okay, live portion. Thank you guys again so much for watching and continuing to watch. Let me know down below if you are enjoying the live portion of these builds. So today, this is what we built. Ignore the trees right now. The trees are, they're not pixelated, but when you get closer to it, they actually come into focus. So ignore that. But we tackled this property here, this new neighborhood. Let me know down below for names. We got to name it. And this little front retail development. And then I don't know what these are called. They're not grain silos, but I feel like they are. And so let's go over first person view, everything that we built. Again, starting just with the views. The views just look so good. As always, they look so good. So just check that out. Just down the horizon here. This is a really cool view on the right. And that's really what I was trying to accomplish. Like when you're rolling down, and again, you start from like way up here. So we can go up here to show you. Right, so this is the county line. You're coming into the city and you kind of pass over this like little ravine. So you have your farmlands to your left, that grain silo that we built last episode. And then just boom, you have all of this semi-retail development, trees and development. We have two neighborhoods, one to the right here, this high-end neighborhood. And then you kind of have the not lower class, but middle income, you know, people that probably work at the farms and surrounding areas. That's probably where they come from, or where they live. So yeah, this cool property. We'll go to the right here. Driving all the way down. So if you make it right, just look at that view right there. That's a screenshot. Got to get a screenshot of that. Just gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't that cool? So this over here, just like a cool industrial area. Got a bunch of grain trucks, some piping. That looks cool. That actually looks really cool. And yeah, got a retaining wall around. Just like a cool industrial area. It turned out awesome. Then going down, back across the street, you have like a Dollar General store. I don't know what this store is. I stole it, if you remember. I don't know if I include this, but I stole it from the University City, I think is what we're officially calling it. So yeah, that and a little 7-Eleven. And then you have this cool like garage. I guess it would be like just a garage. We got some floating cars, gotta love it. But I don't know what this would be, maybe just a garage. And then we have, if you go down the street here, then we have like a actual proper garage with some tow trucks and some abandoned cars and all that fun stuff. So that turned out awesome. That looks great. A little bit more detail work that I'll probably do. I want to do some dirt decals and some decals with some overgrown trees and some weeds or something. Actually, I want to do that right now. I'll do that live. All right, let's see how that looks. Go back down to the ground. Okay, back down to the ground. It might look a little obnoxious, so we have to adjust, but now check it out. Look at that. Yeah, that looks way better. That looks way better. Man, look at that. This super abandoned, overgrown foliage, weeds, dirt. And so this is your official like car. I guess it's like a repo lot, right? You have all the tow trucks, and then you have some cars that got into a collision, and then you have like the owners, GNCs, and their cars where they're parking. Like, I love this. I love this property. Looks super, super good. Check that out. Man, it looks good. Okay, continuing down the street here, we have a fire station. Typical, we needed a fire station. So we dialed that bad thing in, and then we dialed that in, and then you have a police station. And so you have a cool sheriff station out in the county. Love it. And then you just have these housing districts. Nothing crazy unique about the housing districts, but one thing I did want to show is on this back, we have like a little back path road. So they have like their own path. It looks so cool. And some of these houses have fences, some of them don't, but like, just look at these views. I think this is like one of a kind cool. And just take like, I can ride my bike on this back path. It goes just all around this neighborhood. I don't know for future plans. I'm not sure if we're going to grow this neighborhood at all. I don't know yet. I got to think through that. You got a lot of overgrown trees over here. This looks cool. It's like woodsy. That looks really cool. Man, oh man, that looks really good. Continuing over. Hopefully I'm not losing a bunch of frames. And then, so this is that county line. That county line goes all the way down in the city. So if you're on the other side of it, this is like that. And then look at that. They have a reservoir right there that we're going to make like a boat reservoir where you can have like water skis and just rent your boat, go fishing. That's a cool reservoir that would be there. It's actually funny because our water treatment plant's on top of this, if you can see it. So that's our whole water treatment facility. It gets fed in by that reservoir. So I thought that was kind of cool. But man, the views are just cool. First person perspective views are awesome in this city. So yeah, that's the other side. This, just that view, like you can see everything off the distance. That's Main Street directly in front of us, and off to the right would be the Cranberry Speedway. And then in front of us is actually Cranberry University and University City, just right ahead. So it's funny, man. We're like, almost halfway done with this series, and all the views are just, man, they're just good. So yeah, this loops back around, and then you have the store on this side and that big Main Street. So everything in the area here is pretty standard. You have these old school colonial houses. The story behind that would be these have been existing for a while, right? This neighborhood would have been existing for a while. Rather, the neighborhood up here that we built last episode would be the new, the newest neighborhood, right? You have these high-end housing different types of streets. You know, this is where your farmers live. This is where you're a little bit high end. You have these mansions up here, an eventual golf course back in here. And this is, you know, these are the people that own the oil rigs and all that stuff. And so this is the old guard of sorts. If you ever heard of that term, it's the old people, not the old people, right? But the older houses. This is where these people live. And yeah, these stores are old. There's power lines going through, right? That's a really cool feature. Like the power lines are going through the houses rather than around the houses. So cool stories there. I love the view of the power lines. Just check this out. Like when you're looking up, and I'm gonna toggle my LOD distance. It's gonna get a little slow, so big heads up to everybody. Just watch out for the frames. There it goes. It clicked in. So just look at that, right? Like that view right there is cool. And you have the power lines overhead. That just looks crazy. That looks nuts. And then just looking that way, you have all your farmland. And I believe we did new farms. These are newer farms, but you have all your farmland here. Look at that. And then I think these are the grain silos. Again, I think they look like grain silos. And when I put them down, that was the goal, but just check that out. Look at that view. It's got all the cars coming down. Look at that. That just looks awesome. I'm gonna try to look the other way. Get ready. We might have to cut this out and cut back in. Okay, so that's me looking that way. I literally get 1 frame per second looking this way. So it looks good though. Like that view, you can see the city in the back. And so, all right, so we're back on the ground again. I get like legit 1 frame per second when I'm on the ground because I have all my LEDs like super high. But there we go. I think that was like the missing key to this build, was having a post office on the corner of this small town. So let me know down below what we should name this small town. I need names. I know that there was some farming names that we can go over. We'll go over all naming next episode. We'll do it at the beginning of the episode so I can pop in live and name everything. So help me name the farms, and then help me name this town and all the little small towns that we build. I would love for you guys to help me name it. But the post office is in. Thank you guys again. This is my second time rapping. Thank you guys again for watching and all your continued support. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let me know that you're new. Also tell me what you think down below. If you're a hashtag Candy Family or an OG Candy Family getting this episode early, thank you again for your support. As always, hit me up in the Discord. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.